guys, I'm Hannah, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get this holographic pastel goth look using the new Wet n Wild Goth-O-Graphic spring collection. And there's going to be a full review with swatches, some dupes, and everything. So if you want to see my thoughts on this collection and how I got this look with it, please keep on watching. So we're going to start with the liquid shadows, and this is the first color. This is Pure Intention. So this is more of like a white pearly color, a little pinkish. Beautiful color. You can't see it as well how it reflects, but it's very pretty, and this would be a beautiful kind of like brow bone highlight color, which I might use it for. Next up is Mystic Dreamer, which is a very pink toned shade. That one's like a light peachy pink. I really enjoy that one. This collection is not actually holographic. I thought I'd put that out as a disclaimer before I get started. It's called holographic, but it's not, so it's mild false advertising. But it's more of a duochrome iridescent look. So these are two of the shades I have so far. Next up is the one that I'm pretty excited for. This is Goth Tears, which actually looks a lot like my Everlasting Glimmer Veil and Starflyer, so I'm really excited to see if this is a dupe. This up. I'm gonna test out the layering in a minute, but if you layer this up, it could definitely be a dupe for the Everlasting Glimmer Veil limited edition Starflyer. If you didn't get your hands on that, get your hands on that color. This last shade is called Nyctophilia, which I think is Love of the Night. It's got a nice black base with a lot of shimmer. This one does have holographic specs in it. I'm assuming they all do, but this one's very evident. These don't need double swatches, but I'm going to go ahead and double them up in a minute. So one half of them is going to be one layer and one of them is going to be two layers, just so we can see how they layer up. Okay, so here they are layered up. This is the one layer side and this is the two layer side. And I really like how they look layered up. They layer very nicely. This one had a few patchy problems, but that normally happens with dark shades. But I'm not really mad at it. If you put it over top of a black base, it would be flawless. This is 100% a dupe of Kat Von D's Starflyer. Next, we're going to be moving on to the liquid liners. This is the color that I'm most excited about, and I guess that's because it's a white liner, and I don't know if it's going to be like matte or shimmery, and I want to see if it changes colors. So this is the shade Skull Prayer. So first off, I am not a fan of this kind of liner, but my brush is a little bit, let me kind of try to take the product off, it's a little bit weird and crooked. But it applies very nicely, and it's a nice like pearl white shimmer. Next up is the shade Pink Coffin, and I adore that name so much. So let me just open this. It's a nice like pastel pink shimmer. Whoa, pigmented. This is like every pastel goth kid's dream. The last shade is Black Butterfly. It's purple, but we'll go with it. This one is not too pigmented, but I think it's gonna layer up nicely as well. I hope. about this color. I don't know if you can see, but it's a little bit like not as pigmented, but I'm gonna go ahead and layer these as well. Look at this brush. It's like really messed up. I'm pretty upset about that. So here are the layers again. This is the one layer, this is the two layer side. My final verdict on the liquid liner part is I'm not the hugest fan of the brush on this one. I might have just gotten a defective brush, but I don't know what I can do about that. And the formula is really nice. It's pretty creamy. I'll have to see how it feels on my eye, but I've used these before and they're fine. It's a tiny bit gloopy, but that's okay because, like I said, you can smooth it out. The darker shade is a little less pigmented than the other shades, but it layers well. The pink is the most pigmented, and this is a beautiful kind of highlight color. I might put this like in my inner corner, and I'm always looking for something to blend out for a halo eye. And yeah, I really do like these. Alright, liquid lipstick time. Now, I'm pretty critical of liquid lipsticks, being that I make them myself to how I prefer them. So we're gonna try these. These are metallic, and I can always give you a few dupes of my own if you're not gonna be mad. So this is the Wet n Wild liquid lipstick in Death to Unicorns, and I love that name. So this is more of like a black, I see a lot of holographic shimmer. Definitely gonna need another layer as well. But if you want to know a dupe to this, it's an $8 dupe, but mine is very pigmented. I will swatch all of the dupes that I find for these on their own. But a dupe for this is the shade LeStrange from my Ambitious Wizard collection. The next shade that I will be swatching, if it comes out of the package, is the shade Gunmetal Heart. Ooh, this is like silver, but it's got like a pink shimmer to it. This is a very pretty color. But it also requires another layer. So if you don't mind layering, or if you don't mind like a layer of black lipstick over top of it, these are going to be beautiful. The next shade is Pastel Grunge. This is a really cute color. It reminds me of Starflyer as well. I bet these two would look really nice layered over top of each other. Nice color. This is going to be layered on the lips because a lot of blues and stuff don't layer nicely on the lips. And here's more of a wearable color if you're into the more neutral, like nude shades. If I can get it. So this is Wicked Pink, and I really like this. I'm probably gonna wear this for like my Belle cosplay. These have a very thin formula, but I also think that means that you can layer them however you like, and that you can wear them either like this or layer them up, put a black lipstick or a nude lipstick or something like that and make a color completely your own. So I might try that, and I'm gonna layer these real quick. So I think these colors are very well worth the layering. I think my favorite has to be this Gunmetal Heart, which is a very unique color to me because I've never seen a silver that has that much of a pink shimmer to it. Next up is the Mega Glow highlighting stick, and I kind of messed it up when I was trying to open it because it had like one of the caps on it. So I was trying to take the cap off and it kind of nudged it. But this is very silvery blue toned. This feels a little weird, but I'm not not the hugest fan because I really like a blinding kind of glow. So it's not my favorite, but it might work out well for those of you who just want like a subtle blue glow. Next up in highlighters, we have the Mega Glow highlighting powders. This is the shade White Raven, and I'm gonna make somebody mad because I'm gonna swatch these with my fingers. This has a very nice like bluish purple white duochrome. Not mad. It's also got like a really nice skull imprint. I love that. And it's the powder form of the stick highlighter. But I like the powder form better, mainly because I like powder better. This feels just a touch greasy, but it does leave a little bit of a white residue, but that's not gonna bother me. And the next one is Purple Ashes. That's a really cool name. I like that a lot. Open. This is very pink. I like it a lot. Ooh, that's pretty. It might be a little bit too dark to go on my cheeks though, but that's not a bad like lip topper or shadow. I like that. And last but not least, we have the loose highlighting powder in the shade Moon Tears. And I love this packaging to death. It's got, well, it kind of fell out, but it's got like a skull-shaped sifter. Just gonna gather a little bit onto my finger. That's beautiful. It's like a very golden toned highlighter. I am probably gonna wear this a lot because it's really hard for me to find kind of like a golden nudish highlighter for me having like very, very light and cool tones in my skin. So it's hard for me to find it. My current favorite is actually from Frosty Shadows, now renamed Shadows of Reverie. So I will put all of the dupes and everything, and let's get into the look. Alright, for my crease, I'm going to be using the shades Suede and Shy together. I also went very heavy on my under eyelids, so now that I'm looking like a Tim Burton character, we can move on. And for everything, I always blend out using a white shadow. My go-to is Sugarpill's Taco, but I don't know where my Sugarpill shadow palette is right now, so we're just going to be blending out with the Pastel Goth palette, which is perfect because that's actually the palette I want to use for this. I want to do like a multicolored cut crease kind of thing. It's going to be cool. So we're going to do the same base, and then we're going to completely switch up the colors so I can make use of as much of this as I can. So for this eye, I'm going to go with blue on top. This eye, I'm going to use a purple shade, maybe one of the purple Meow. By the way, the blue shade is called Dupe. And then I'm going to take black truffle, I think, and I'm going to put that directly onto my crease. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And please let me know what you would do with this collection. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!